I pray to God they rattle tower. Rapper. I started off that, now I'm better. Capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimming, stainless, not a blemish. I should've been in prison. Don't pour remorse, no cases in. I got the rolling flooded. Soak it wet, but ain't swimming. I'm the man now. And I work for plan now. Can I? I remember when you lame player. Hey, little player, they're the same game player. They call them player. What you talking? Talking that monkey. About my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today we got a good Week 5 matchup in Screwston between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First play, Mills looking to pass.
Get him. Shit.
His first pass is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mills to throw it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 32 on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Mills now from the 50. He's got the connection, Cole Beasley. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on second down. Mills. He'll go right back to Beasley. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. First run of the game here. Foyesade Aluakon made the tackle there from his safety position.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but the sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
Dude, turn around and get the motherfucking pick.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Dude, I know the rules or something.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Matt arises, sent on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
What, you gonna be still or something?
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Now lay down. Lay down and get down. You don't want to get up here.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 20. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jonathan Grenard just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he will have the Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram.
I tell you about juking. Just juke yourself.
Just 3 yards on the catch
juke
there. He
there.
couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Jaguars at 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. And Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. A late season breakout at the end of 2021 with the Raiders earned Zay Jones a big deal as part of Jacksonville's spending spree this offseason. And he'll need to keep up that kind of play in order to stand out in a crowded Jags receiving room. 1st downs like that, an excellent way to continue to earn more opportunities.
A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the 2nd-year man from Clemson, Travis Etienne. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is why the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. We're scoreless after 1. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good understeam down.
Oh, my God.
Back at the 11-yard line. Kamu Cruz-Hill getting in there and taking him down. Patterson's kick is good. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Oh, pick it off.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action with Lawrence. Man open, here's Jones. And all the way down inside the 5-4. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Cut up, man.
He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for loss, Charles, early in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now Lawrence.
Oh, wow.
It's intercepted. And
Get that in there.
Are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about it. He shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Zay Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on second and long. Mills. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long for Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Matt Ariza now on to punt this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Wow.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. A first update now from Cleveland. It's the Chargers out to an early lead, and we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. The second quarter, though, they looked really good.
Man, it's the Texans, bro. Damn.
Cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They're looking for Cooks, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going, because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he finds Howard complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on second down. Mills. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Where's Walker, bro?
A first down throw for Mills.
What the fuck?
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And that one results in 35 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was.
And I believe they
he was out of bounds, man. Come on with that. He out of bounds.
Views coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Again, it's Mills.
Whoa.
And he'll just get rid of it.
This is a half for not just the coverage, coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, Mills. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Delivers it to Pierce. Touchdown.
This nigga tried to get the pick.
As the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Derek Stingley picks it.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. First down, Mills. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. And he's going to go down again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half, Mills. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On play action, Lawrence.
Nigga.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Alexander Johnson, the one to drop him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Hey, Alpha! Hey, lock it!
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, good. Who was that? The safety? Okay, rookie. I see you. You look as fast as the
Loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
No, you ain't playing safety.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mills. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. On 1st and 10, Mills gets the dump off to Pierce. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Mills to the air again. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mills on 1st down. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the Jets sweep, they get this to Cooks. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be does.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Man.
It's Pierce.
Come
He's
on,
going to have
bro.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Mills. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering, because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, here's Mills. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Mills. This is
What are you? 23? You bullshitting, boy. Good Lord.
Working out of the gun. Mills got his tight end.
Man, pick that shit off.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returned. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. The main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave
Throw the ball, bro.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
We're good.
Here's Lawrence.
Oh, wow.
The Texans able to get in there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
You got to get a pick, tackle for loss, something, maybe. You want to be a star new.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
We got a lot of sacks, so we might not have. Come on, you got to turn up. You got to get it yourself.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal doesn't...
Man, let me jump, bro. Get in my pick, man. You threw it right to me.
But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah,
It's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Mills. That's underneath to Pierce. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. Mills now. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mills. And he's
Who man is that, bro?
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively.
Oh, my God. That's Griffin over there. Griffin, what the fuck are you doing?
Brandon Cooks.
Wow, bro.
Now with career touchdown number 50. And the Texans look like they're going to get back
Griffin.
in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Okay, come on, Griffin, you bullshit. All right, Let's go.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Shit. Gotta get rid of it. They're getting rid of it.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They go play action with Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, what the fuck? You wouldn't even jump, bro.
Time today.
Oh, come on, man. I can't jump.
Get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect,
What are y'all
progress here in
showing?
his second season, he has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Oh, my.
They say, put the game
Where
on
is
our
the
shoulders,
pick?
we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it.
Going the right to it.
Get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Mills to throw it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And incomplete.
Guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming out your way downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
I'll tell you about
Officially
juicing.
just
Just do it
27
yourself,
yards here
man.
on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That one will set them back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the second.
Man, come on.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Fucking lost connection. That's the guy. I had like 6, 8, 10 sacks and shit. That's bullshit. Man. Waste my weed. Damn, I want my. Got a trade game and everything, bruh. This light ain't even on. What the fuck happened, bruh? That's some good ass shit. Dude. Damn, there can't be nobody, bro. What the fuck?
us. Money still beating God we trust. Truthfully, we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hella tension, cause we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line. Fighting for the right, just one time. So we unstoppable together at the same time. With the same line. Yeah, we wanna be high and always above what the heat does. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like Chuck D to do. With the insight to be equal. Note the sky needed a voice that finds reason to multiply. People in the streets for the cause. Marching on Washington miners will be walking through walls. Type of superhero showing when ain't no one to call. That'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beam for eyes, the peak, the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live and take care of the kids and the older folk. The clean cause they need it most. Politics with the king. About economic growth. Cure PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and know. Everyone would know. Everywhere we go. Every hood, every city, every ghetto.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can dance double me, cause I need your eyes on me. 'Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can just stay okay. Can I make a scene like I'm really feeling big? Give me cookie before we start getting on me. I've been open like a woman, keep the cookie before I start you when I like a
Bullshit. Damn, you can't even roll up. You break the weed down there. That'll roll too tight. Let's see what the Eagles tell me. Damn, man. My niggas was balling. I know Walker was gonna be up for a Trek game after that. That nigga had 3 sacks. Allen had 4 sacks. Shit, he need to become an X Factor. I mean, a superstar. That nigga just a star. That's crazy. There's the service down there? That shit crazy. What the fuck is going on? What are you doing, dude? Stop.
one shot, move me, take that, ooh-wee, one shot, movie, that's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment, one shot is all you get, so you gotta own it, one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment, one shot is all you get, so you gotta own it, one shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot.